What does it mean in 1 John 2:17? Verse 17 concludes John's condemnation of worldly thinking. John notes that this world is temporary. The world is temporary for each person, since every person dies. The physical earth is also temporary, since God will make a new earth in the end in Revelation 21-22. As a result, the desires of this world are also temporary. Believers are to resist evil desires, following the example of Jesus in Matthew chapter 4 verse 1-11. This is the only place where the Apostle John mentions the will of God. However, this phrase has a rich usage in the New Testament. Jesus stated, "For whoever does the will of God, he is my brother and sister and mother," in Mark 3 verse 35. Romans 8 verse 27 notes, "The Spirit intercedes for the saints according to the will of God." Romans 12 verse 2 adds, "Be transformed by the renewal of your mind, that by testing you may discern what is the will of God." Doing God's will, or desires, is to be the goal of the believer. Doing God's will cannot save us, of course. No good works can overcome our sin. We are saved by Christ's sacrifice, when we put our trusting faith in Him in Ephesians 2 verses 8-9. However, a natural outcome of salvation is a desire to do God's will. This is a hallmark of the believer, and only the believer will live with God forever. More immediately, John is explaining that a life lived in fellowship with God will go on forever, while earthly things will someday be gone. Let us beware, for the passing cravings of this life can subtly allure us away from God's permanent path of purity and His secure way of wisdom. Rather, let us set our hearts on the things of God, for the one that looks away from the world to Jesus will never be disappointed. His love will never fail, His promises are everlasting, and His truth will endure throughout all generations.